someone who came out of a lot of very toxic relationships with guys and decided, fuck it, I'm not gonna be scared of dating women anymore. Life is too short. And yes, that is how it worked. Or how it felt for me. Because I was scared of dating women. I don't know exactly why. I don't know where that came from. It might have been like transphobia with myself because I was so scared I wouldn't be part of the LGBTQ if I dated women as a trans guy, non-binary. It just doesn't make sense. Regardless, my point goes, I went on a date with a wonderful woman. And holy crap, that is very different. Because the amount of healthy boundaries and shit that we spoke about was like insanity. Like, the first date was amazing. I planned everything because, of course, I want to, show that I really want this. Because we've been speaking on like text and stuff like that, and I wanted her to know that I want to give more on this date and stuff, and like show up, etc. So I planned to take her down to the bridge near the water and show her all the cool boats and like walk, and then we would end the night with firework. And honestly, the date was really fun. I don't think I've clicked in a way with anyone before like I did with her for the first time. And the first date was amazing. And we did a second date, and though we didn't really feel compatible with one another, she is still my first and best experience. Not best because I dated other women, but first best experience with dating where I actually felt like, shit, I like this person. And it kind of made me realize that I wasn't really ever into men. It's just been something I would have done because I was scared of how people would perceive me if I dated women, as someone who looks very feminine. And the second person that I dated, we went on to date for like a year or something, I believe. But fun story actually, because I raised her up with Undertale music. Yes. I don't exactly remember how we got into a relationship because it was kind of like an awkward situation because they'd just gotten out of a relationship with someone else and I didn't want to push anything, and we spoke about it a lot where we were like, yeah, we're gonna just get to know one another and not like force anything because they still needed a little bit of time to cope with losing another person. And I don't completely remember when we started dating, but when we started dating, we hung out a lot and we got along very well. She was really fun and entertaining, and God, she was just like so fucking pretty. Like, both women I dated were so fucking pretty. Like, oh my god. But we played on Undertale. I introduced her to my friends, and it felt like every moment we spent together was genuine. It didn't feel like I had to put on a performance or had to be attentive. And even on the topic of sexual stuff, which I've had issues with before because I'm asexual and most of my partners haven't been, leading to a lot of really uncomfortable discussions. But with this girl and the other girl that I spoke to, they both didn't want to do anything, which just felt like a mind blown because I was like, wow, respected boundaries, yeah. But we just spoke so much about it that it felt so much, I felt happy. I felt like I could actually maybe entertain the idea of a relationship like this. And to be honest, like, just this is a bit of a ranty side tangent. Dating men versus dating women, it feels so different because of how the dynamic feels, especially if it's LGBTQ people, because I felt so much more safe in myself to be able to talk about being queer and shit with other people who were LGBTQ rather than fucking cis guys who had no clue what was going on, and most of them were just kind of transphobic in retrospective. I don't know if they meant to be or not, one of them definitely did, but it was very much like you had to hide that part of yourself. And you felt scared to talk about certain things because they would never understand it to the same extent. I do wonder though, what if you have any romantic experiences or other experiences with a partner that is LGBTQ versus partner who isn't. If you feel comfortable, let me know down in the comments down below what you feel was best for you, and if you understand my opinion, and if you have similar feelings about the situation. But genuinely, back onto the topic of the romantic discussion, I think my second partner kind of taught me that I think I'd be okay in a relationship with a polyamory if the other person I've spoken to, one of my friends is polyamorous. They are in a polycule with oh my god, they're gonna hate me. 5 people, I think. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. And I looked at that and I was kind of like, yeah, I think I could handle that, because there's also a part of me who wants my other partner to feel comfortable with and have all the enjoyment and pleasantries they'd like to. But one thing I think I could get better at is genuinely, back onto the topic of dating and everything, just regardless if I'm dating 1 or 2 people more, I don't know, because I've never really been in a situation like that, I would be open to it. I really want to do more date stuff because that was fun, planning out things for another person. Though I definitely regret walking as much as I did, because holy crap, I was fucking in pain by the end. But this kind of also leads me into the entire I suck at dating women because I don't know how to really talk to them without also getting really shy. Both of the people that I dated reached out to me. And I felt really scared. Not because they were pretty, but also because holy crap, someone actually likes me. So if you have any tips or advice, please let me know. Because I think the worst part is the anxiety of I want to impress this person that I really like, and flowers, that was my first thought. But then I was like, okay, that is so fucking cliche. You don't fucking stop being a dumbass, actually do something good rather than flowers. And then I ended up in a fucking situation of, should I bring the flowers, should I not? I just want to show this person I like them. Shit! So if you have any funny stories about the first times you tried to date someone, comment them down below. I think definitely it is an interesting time, and it's something I still am trying to explore, etc. And I might have not gone super into it, but that's mostly because I don't exactly recall super much, because this is 2 years ago at this point. Or more, I think. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know down below, and yeah, have a good day.